There, it is now, I think. Is it on? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, Mid South 5. Well, I don't know if it's working or not now. Oh, now you can hear me. My boyfriend over there is James with the Black Wolf Outdoors. He's fishing one side of the ramp, I'm fishing the other. He's using shrimp and squid or octopus or something. Chevy, how you doing? Welcome in. And I'm using good old-fashioned skipperjack. That's right, I got some skipperjack Cindy on them rods. And we ain't caught nothing yet, but we ain't been out here very long. Mandy, how you doing? Mandy's Candy. Welcome in. I haven't seen you before. Great to see you. If you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up button. If we can keep our signal here, we'll stay live. We're going to do some night fishing and see what happens, if anything happens. I don't normally catch catfish here in this river this time of year, but if we don't try it, we're not going to know what's going to happen. Duke, good to see you. It was awesome to see you. I love this stupid counter. A lot of these people, they live off this counter. This counter says I have 2 people in here. And I know there's way more than 2 people already. So don't ever believe what that counter will tell you. So we got lots of great lives going on tonight. I know Skipjack Cindy's on. Nobody really. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you got them. Sorry it took forever, but you got them. That was kind of me dragging my feet going to the post office. Plus, we had some snow and some ice and all the other good crap. But we got them to you, and that's what mattered. I ain't the fastest person when it comes to getting stuff like that out. But if anybody wants stickers, email at funfishingadventures1. That's the number 1. And I'll send you out a couple of stickers. I don't mind. Bill Reddick, welcome in. Great to see you. We got a superstar in here with us now. Oh, Bill, he's up there in the big time now. You want a wrench? I'll give you a wrench. There you go. Now you're wrenched. While you're wrenched, go around and check out some of these other great channels as well. It's all about supporting the community. Wrenches are overrated. Yeah, they are sometimes. Sometimes they're good to have, though. Wanted to go fishing today, but the pond I normally go to is froze over still. Yeah, I was going to do the same thing myself yesterday, and the pond was still frozen. It was thawed out in the middle, but it was still frozen. So I went somewhere else. So I figure we're probably going to catfish here. We're going to give it probably an hour and a half. I really want to go throw this little swim bait and see if some white bass aren't moving up in here. This water is way up from where it has been. And usually when this water here comes up, the fish will come in here too. I threw some earlier. I did not catch a thing. Didn't even get any hits. But the bad thing about if I do that, I can't read your chat because I'll be out of the camera. Yeah, he's right there. So yeah, I ain't too far from him. Yeah, when he told me the water was up, I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. Just because I know what it normally does when this happens. It just didn't do it today. I did get my tent in that goes in the back of my truck. I'm going to try to do a video on it this weekend. I'm kind of excited. No, I'm actually about an hour and 20 minutes south of where I live at. This is the lower Black River. It comes out of Clearwater Lake. And the area that I'm fishing is a channel. You go too far on the other side, it's really shallow. And it's a bunch of weeds that get tangled up in really quick. I'm going to grab my drink on my truck. I'll be right back. My truck's right there. So the two possible catfish to catch out of here is going to be channel cats and flatheads. There are no blue cat in this river. At least if there is, they're way, way downriver. Nobody's ever caught a blue cat up here that I know of. Lisa, supporter of the year. You can't beat that. Now we just need River Rat in here. We'll have all kinds of super awesome people in here. I do have the guard dog. I want to put it on duty one of these days, but I want to put it on when I think the fish are really going to bite. Really hate to put the guard dog off or out here and it doesn't show off for you. I didn't even know that there was a supporter of the year category. So that was kind of cool to find out. How many subscribers you up to now, Bill? You got to be up to like 1 million by now. Now, guys, don't forget to check out the Black Wolf Outdoors. He's live as well. If you got 2 devices, make sure you support him. It was subscriber of the year, and then it changed supporter. Okay. But one way or another, you're always in everybody's lives, so you deserve it. Wow, that is just insane. But, you know, you do awesome videos, and there's always something behind your video. So that means a lot. And I'm glad people get the chance to see it and have discovered you. You know what I might do? Just because I'm feeling really lazy and I was at work at 5 this morning. Think about lowering this camera down, get in my chair and dragging it over here and sitting my butt down for a little while. I think that sounds like a great idea. See, Scotty, you're much nicer than I am. I'm absolutely jealous. I'm sure you are. Don't take much to make you jealous, though, Mike. And just for you, because I figured you'd pop in live, I brought like 6 fishing poles. But I'm only going to use 2 because that's all I need. I'm either going to catch fish or I'm not. I'm going to go grab my chair. I'll be right back. It's in my truck, which is right here. But you guys know everything is always in my truck and not where it needs to be. Now I'm going to lower you guys down so I can see the chat and I can see my rods. I got my handy dandy power station down there powering my my light. Hang on, I'm going to move you guys around just a little bit. I really wanted to have my camera on that power too, just to see how it would do. But due to not having signal, I really couldn't do that. Oh, that's much better. Oops. You guys can still see the rod and I can see the chat. Now I can sit my bottom down a little bit. Now the rods will probably take off. Unlike some people, Scotty, that sit in a chair. Yeah. Some people like to flip over in their chairs. You don't know nothing about that, Mid-South? I know. So I'm curious if any of you guys know this answer because I haven't really found a definite deal. So we hit our great peak. We've got our watch hours. We've got our subscribers. What's required next to continue your monetization? Do you have to have watch hours again? Do you have to post so many videos or do so many lives in order to keep that? I don't be talking about Mid-South, Lisa. I mean, you can talk about him all you want. I was just trying to be nice. Because with me, I'd be razzing him too. Hopefully that light's going to be bright enough for it is. I can move it if I need to once it starts to get a little darker. James has got his professional fish grips on over there, just in case he catches a fish. Pop, welcome in. Did you end your live stream, James? Okay. Yeah, I didn't really know, and I couldn't find any definite kind of answer on that. So I thought maybe somebody out there in the YouTube world that has a little more knowledge than me might know. But if like Catfish Dave would just completely stop doing YouTube, I would think they would. Yeah, I don't know. Because, he gets people watch Catfish Dave, and I mean, I couldn't tell you how many years I went back and watched his videos. And one of these days, Mid-South is going to get monetized, and then look out. This head's going to be this big. But you're going to be way too big. And I did notice on my last live stream I did yesterday that when you end your stream and it gives you your analysis of your channel, of your stream, that they've taken watch time off of it. You still had your views, and they've added rubies, which I'm not really too sure what they are. I think they're small dollar increments that you can buy and pass out like 20 cents at a time or something. Kind of what I get out of it. But they added that to it. And I'm assuming you can still get super stickers and super chats. But I don't know. That was just some kind of different. Once you're done, yeah, but do you have to keep do you have to keep doing 4,000 watch hours a year? That's kind of where I'm confused. Because, I mean, I know I put a ton of work in to get my 4,000 watch hours. I was going live 2 or 3 times a day for a month and a half to get 1,600 watch hours. That's James with the Black Wolf Outdoors. He lives down in this area, and he said, man, the river's up. And I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. Because usually fishing is pretty good here when the river comes up. It may be better tomorrow. It may be better right before dark like now. You could be right, Bill. It might be. You might have to keep doing that 4,000. Okay, so you just have to be putting some sort of content out. Because, man, that'd be rough to put 4,000 hours out every year because there's just times you can't get out. And I did the math on it one day, and I think it was if you did, to get your 4,000 watch hours, I could be wrong, but to get 4,000 watch hours a year, it would be an average of 6 hours per day. Hey, Chevy's got your live on now too. Thank you there, Chevy. He's working on his watch hours, and I think he's almost to 500 subscribers. Well, I should be able to maintain it. It says I've got 4,500 watch hours in the past 365 days. I guess I probably should have looked back and seen how many I had for the past, I guess 2 months. Wonder if I can pull that up. I'm going to look. Because now I'm kind of curious. I don't know if they'll let me pull it up or not. It says I have 4 bars of service, but I can't connect to anything. It's 11-hour days. Okay. I knew it was some really high, silly amount. But I mean, that's just, if you're trying to put out just videos and survive on videos, it'd take you forever to get your 4,000 watch hours. Even if you had a couple thousand subscribers that actually watched your videos, because the average view on a video is 2.5 to 4 minutes. It don't matter if you have a 20-minute video. People just won't watch it for any longer than that, on an average. You're going to get your people like me that will watch a video all the way through, and you get a lot of videos that do a lot less. All right. So it's 11 hours a day. But still, that's tough. That is hard to get unless you get something that really takes off. I had 2 videos that had 100 watch. I had one that's got like 800 watch hours, and I was actually on this river, just up around the bend. It was just a fishing video. I call it One Fish, but it's just got tons and tons of watch hours. Don't know why, no rhyme, no reason, nothing fancy. But it worked. It's something about it people liked. I guess because it was raw footage. Yeah, once that month drops off, those hours drop off. Or once that year drops off, the hours drop off. I'll have to look it up when I get to the camper. That is one nice thing about when I come down here. I have a camper that is not very far away. So when I get tired, I can just go over there and crash. I did kind of want to try to set up my new truck tent that I got from a company called Carmator. That's right, like Towmater, but it's Carmator. So they sent me this tent. It somehow sets up in the bed of your truck, and you can just crawl in your truck and crash. Yeah, me and Stacy was talking about it because Stacy's really big in number crunching and seeing how things work, and he's like, I don't know myself. So we figure we'll just keep chugging along, and if they demonetize us, they do. Because there's really no clear definition that we could find. You could try to get 10 million views instead. I don't know if I can get that many either. That's crazy. That's like Stacy's got really big into doing the TikTok thing. And it's just like, I've got like 20 followers, 25 followers. And he started just pumping out shorts and stuff on there. And he's up already over 500, maybe 1,000. But you got to have like 10,000 viewers or something to go live. Or 10,000 followers. 3 million for partial. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna go get a windscreen that Swin just picked up so I can cover that microphone up, guys. Guess what? It's in my truck.
Base legs. I like the one like what you got in your phone. I got a rock on the leg. I got too high.
We're gonna put a bag on this stand so my light don't fall over again. Tell you what, that's been a really good ring light. It falls down and keeps it ticking.
I got one sitting on Amazon card.
It shouldn't go nowhere now. I got an extra jacket in my truck if you need it. All right. All right, I'm gonna put this little wind cover over you guys. There you go. You might hear a little wind, but it ain't gonna be nearly as bad as it was. Just for fun fishing. How you doing there, brother? Good to see you in. Man, I really dig the fluorescent rod holders you got. It's pretty sharp. Yeah, they are. Let me readjust this down a little bit so you can see the rods a little better. There. Yeah, them dudes are super duper bright. You see them a mile away, that's for sure. It was all my kids' ideas. Well, they had great ideas. Spend a small fortune in paint, but it's still a good idea. We got 18 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Now, James got 70 thumbs up in about an hour and 45 minutes.
It's at 95 right now.
Oh, and is it 95 now? So I think we can at least catch up with James. So if you don't mind, smash that thumbs up button. We've only been going for a half hour. Yeah, I agree. And it sets your rods off really nice too.
So all the people that's got those fluorescent rods, his are the brightest.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it's got to do with that black light he's got behind it too. I'd really love to see one of them rods bend over.
Really want to see that thing. It's about against the 10 pound. So it's holding level.
Now I've got one of those stands like he's got. It's a, if I'm not mistaken, you've basically got a carp stand, right? To set the carp rods on. At least that's what it looks like to me. Or is that something you built? All right, Bill. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure. Now, if it starts raining, I'm out of here. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees again tomorrow. So I'm hoping it's going to be nice. Yeah, carp pot. I've got one of those. A fella named Doug, he's a big carp fisherman. He's like, here, try this. And I'm like, then I was going to buy it from him if I liked it. I'm just like, man, I'm too afraid that I'm going to hook into a nice catfish, even with my drag set low, and it's going to go in the water. So I'm going to give it back to him when I see him again, because I bump into him all the time. And whenever I bump into him, I don't have it with me. Because honestly, I kind of like those rod holders I made right there. They're about $10 a piece to make, but you don't have to get down on the ground to reel down on them. You can just stand there and watch your rod tip and crank down. The one thing I don't like about them is it's really hard to get that rod butt completely out of it when you're trying to, get that fish in. So that fish is pulling down, so that rod butt's coming up. Yeah, that's what I'd be worried about right there. Because either be lose your rod or lose the whole thing and lose all your rods. Hopefully the wind's not too bad on you guys. And if you guys are wondering, those aren't just drove into the ground. I've got some rebar that I punched down in the ground, and they sit on top of the rebar. They're 4 foot tall. Well, at least where the coupling is. The coupling has probably another 8 inches with the coupling and the Y on it. But they're really nice. I'm wondering what's going to happen when catfish really get active and they start pulling really good, how well they're going to hold up. And I'll probably paint them. I'll probably do a fluorescent paint or something like you did. But I run a white light versus a blue light or black light. So I don't know if it'd really make a difference. What's for bait? I have skipjack on mine. Jose, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you. Jose's got some great fishing content and some cooking content. And he's live all the time. So go check out Jose. It is. This is a really nice place to fish. A lot of the fish are in the deeper holes right now. I'm just kind of fishing a little channel. There's a spillway to my right. You guys can probably hear it running. It comes out of Clearwater Lake, which is a big lake. It's not like a huge lake, but it's a good sized lake. The purpose of this lake was actually flood control. That's why they made this lake. Not a problem there, Jose. I love to support you, man. You're always out there at it, trying to catch some bass, trying to catch whatever you can. And I enjoy supporting other channels. And a lot of times I'll go into your live or somebody else's live, and I'll sit there because I'm at work and just listen. Wow, look at the celebrity in here now. Holy cow. It's John. Welcome in, John. Great to see you. We're big time now. John P is in the house. Now, John, he makes some awesome thumbnails. I mean, he makes some really awesome stuff in general, and he's fun to watch. And I bet you he knows the Muffin Man. No, not yet. I don't really expect to catch anything, to be honest with you, but we're trying. We can't do nothing more than try. This river here doesn't really start to get a good bite until that water temperature is around 50. And I couldn't even catch any crappie or white bass. And usually when this river's up like this, you can catch crappie and white bass. I couldn't fish. It was a lot of work. Yeah. I've heard of the Muffin Man guy. Yeah. It's always fun listening to the Muffin Man song when you do it. Caught 15 on your live yesterday. That's awesome. You was the bowfin man there not too long ago as well. Do you know the bowfin man? That is one fish that I know they're trash fish and people don't like to catch them. I love catching them things. They just put up such a fight. Yep, spring's almost here. Couple more weeks, we're going to be rolling. A couple more weeks, I'm going to head down to Kentucky. I don't know how I'm going to stay. I have 9 days off. I don't know if I'll stay all those days. I really doubt it. I'll probably stay like 4 days and then come back and fish some local spots here in my area. Or if I take my truck mater, whatever kind of mater that is that I got in the mail, my tent that I can just set up in the back of my truck, I might hit a park or two that's along the river in Illinois and do some catfishing there. John, I'm in Missouri. We don't have fun things like eels up here like you guys do. I think that'd be fun to catch an eel too. And I heard they're awesome bait. Yeah, it's really, and it's kind of really cool. Let's pan around here and show you guys. That's just a cool little island that the water shoots off both sides of it. It's really neat in the wintertime when it's snowing, because all that snow just stacks up on top of them trees. I catch a lot of crappie out of this river. Some really nice ones too. Well, that's good. That's one thing I'd love to try here, but we don't have any Asian markets around my area. So it's something I'll probably never try. But it'd be fun to. And I know once you hook them things in, that there ain't nothing going to take them. Well, come on, Jose. Come on up here. We'll fish it. We'll get the boat out and go out on the boat. There are some nice smallmouth. I've caught some nice largemouth. There's spotted bass. Your everyday run-of-the-mill carp and channel cat, flatheads, crappie, bluegill. Fish in here. Oh, I never tried that before. Never tried in heart parts. I have to go. All right. Thanks, sir, for stopping in just for fun. I do appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Man, it's just an honor to have John Parker in here. Wow. That's like celebrity status. And actually, my logo, John made my logo for me, which is very, very nice of him to do. Texas was cold today. It's hot. Rude, how you doing? Welcome in. This is the first nice day we've had in probably 2 months. That's like actually over 50 degrees. So I'm going to enjoy it for everything I can. And John, that kind of goes for you too. I jump in a lot of your lives, but I'm at work, so I can't really watch it or comment. I can put my phone in my pocket and I'll have my earbud in. But I listen to you a lot. So I guess it was you and your wife yesterday, I think. I'm just going to guess because I don't know for sure. Sitting out there fishing. Well, that wind's getting a little harder here, guys. Hey, if that wind gets too bad, let me know. I'll try to block that microphone up a little bit more. I really don't know why it's windy. I mean, I know there's a cold front coming through, I guess, but it's supposed to be 70 again tomorrow, so I didn't think it'd be really too bad out here. You guys don't, man, smash that thumbs up. We want to pass up James's 95. What do you got? 95 98 thumbs up. We want to pass that up in the next 30 minutes or so. So I think we can get more than 98 thumbs up in an hour. So, and them thumbnails you come up with, I don't know how you do it because you got some pretty awesome thumbnails out there. I'm going to try to block that microphone up a little bit anyway because I think it's going to be too crazy. So I got to go fix my light now. It fell. Well, it didn't fall, but it kind of fell. There, maybe that'll help. I got to go fix my light real quick. It ain't nearly as bright laying over on its side. Is that enough light you can see over there too? I mean, you got black rods, so that's why I go with white rods. Black's, but I like the darker color in the daytime. All right, light's fixed. We're good. I don't know that I like that. Well, you can still see the rods okay. If we need to move that light, we can. It's not a big deal. Pretty easy to do. Let's see if that chat froze up. Because it does like to do that once in a while. All right, we're good. I was really hoping to at least get a bite. Well, I think I need to move that light. Can you guys see those poles okay? I can't help the camera moving. That's just the wind. It's really kind of hard to tell if I'm getting a bite because my rods are moving back and forth with the wind. On the bottom of those rod holders that I made an angle so it could kind of like dig down into the dirt or whatever, but this is soft gravel, so it's not really sticking like I wanted it to. And I hope the picture's okay because I tried to go live down there by my rods and I had no signal at all. So I'm hoping at least I got a decent signal. I can't pull it up on my other phone to see. Oh, that's cool. Nobody really put a post out thanking a bunch of us for sending out sticker packs to them. That's pretty awesome you did that. Heather, how you doing? Great to see you. Your here fishy fishies would help a lot because we ain't catching nothing. We haven't even got a bite. And I'm gonna have to move that light. I'm gonna have to fix my brightness because it went really dark on me. Now I can at least see. Here, fishy kitty, that's right. Thank you. I'm gonna move that light around, see if we can't get a little better light on them rods. I'm really kind of worried about my tripod flipping over from this wind. Hopefully y'all can see those poles a little better now. Oh, I can see them a lot better. Yeah, it's, I don't know what time it is here. Well, it's going to be the same time. I'm Central Time, so it's 6. That video don't look all that good. If you kind of see if I'm seeing what you're seeing. But you're hanging out with me, so thank you. Then we got, for you guys that don't know, I got James with the Black Wolf Outdoors. He's over here to my left. He's doing a live stream as well. So make sure you jump over there and smash that thumbs up for him. He ain't caught nothing either, so I don't feel so bad. I'm probably going to go till about 7. If we don't get anything by 7, we just ain't going to get nothing. Or until it starts raining. Because I ain't going to sit out here in the rain. Or I'll just get in my truck. And we'll video from my truck. That's pretty awesome. You wrote a nice big post about getting the stickers, so that's awesome. He appreciates them. If anybody wants stickers, just send me an email at funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. That's the number one. And I'll be more than happy to send you out some stickers. It's been great to have some really awesome people in here today. We had John Parker, we had Lisa, the Burrito Lisa. We had Duke stop in for a little bit. Bill Reddick Outdoors, which is pretty awesome. Awesome. Thank you there, Heather. Heather gave you a like. He's too busy over there talking. Paul, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. We're just spinning our wheels out here. Don't think we're going to catch anything, but we're doing it. I'm off work tomorrow. So I was like, okay, I got off at 1:30. James told me the river was up around 2:30, and I was down here by 4:15. So I'll fish for a little while tonight, and I'm going to come back probably daybreak and try to fish some more. Then I'll go home, do all the adult stuff like laundry and things like that. You know, all the stuff that we don't like to really do. Been working on the boat all day. That's always fun working on the boat, depending on what you're doing to it. I don't like patching the boat. That ain't no fun. But putting fish finders in and trolling motors, stuff like that, that's fun. Don't like to re-rig the lights or the wiring. So what do you do to it, Paul? Chevy, buddy, we ain't got nothing yet. I don't think we're going to catch anything. Man, I just had all kinds of notifications come across my phone. I have no idea why. I mean, I'm having a ton of them come across. I think my phone just got stupid. Because it's the same ones over and over and over and over. They're done finally. So there are mythical unicorn fish in this river called walleye. I have fished for walleye in this river for 2 years. I have yet to catch one. But my buddy, he can come down here and catch walleye just because he's here. It's crazy. If you're going to go for largemouth bass, use minnows. Yeah, I catch a lot of largemouth bass out of here with minnows when I'm crappie fishing. I've caught almost a 5-pound largemouth out of here crappie fishing. Caught all kinds of stuff. My buddy Shane's caught pickerel out of here crappie fishing. Caught skipjack. Now, skipjack aren't in here thick, so don't get me wrong, but once in a while, you'll find a skipjack. Yeah, walleye are, I think the walleye in this river were native and they got depleted or something happened to them. So the conservation started restocking. I'm sure there was still some left, but they weren't really in too many numbers. So the conservation started restocking them several years ago. But I can't catch one of them things for nothing. You could put one on my hook and I still won't catch it. And normally I catch crappie, I catch white bass. But I've caught some catfish out here. I've seen some big catfish come out of here. But these people keep them instead of putting them back in. I'm like, why are you keeping that fish? Well, it's a big fish. I'm like, that's what makes your little fish. Well, I'm going to take it home and eat it. I'm like, it ain't going to taste good, but I guess that's what you want to do. You caught it. I don't keep big fish. I'll keep a couple small channel cats or something. And I know if Rod's listening with Rod's Fishing Adventure, he's going to kill me. But it's like I do not keep flatheads. Just because we don't have a very big flathead population here. So if you go taking the flatheads out, there's going to be none. And I don't really want to see the population depleted out of here. Ooh, that's lightning. I ain't going to stick around too much longer. There must be a storm coming up somewhere. We'll get another 10 or 15 minutes, see what this storm's going to do. I don't mind fishing a little bit of rain. Lightning's a different story. Especially when I got a tripod that's basically between my legs and two fishing poles that ain't that far from me. Hey, James, do you see that lightning?
I seen it.
If it starts coming down and you're riding here, we'll boogie over to the camper.
White.
All right. Now my camera can't even stay in focus because it keeps moving. I've actually had those rods set up for probably 2 hours. I ain't even got a tap on them. But if there's rain coming in, that bite might pick up. It's tough doing a live when it's just you talking. It's a lot more fun watching like Cindy and Travis because they're just a ball to watch. Heck, I might even just go home tonight. I don't know. Because I really kind of want to fish this little pond that I do really good at catching crappie and see if they're biting yet. Oh, I appreciate you still being there, Heather. I probably ain't gonna stay a whole lot longer. Like I said, that lighting's here. I don't really want to be out here with lighting. It's gonna take me a few minutes to get set up, or get my setup taken down, I should say. Where's she at, James? Where's she at? Huh? Whoa, that was almost the camera. Almost lost the camera on that one, guys. Yeah, I tell you what, I think with the wind and that lightning, I think I'm just probably going to shut it down and pack up. So I appreciate you guys that have hung out with me. I wish you would have I wish you would have got a bite, but we didn't. That's part of fishing. So if you guys don't mind, before you leave, if you haven't, hit that thumbs up. Go check out some of our other videos. You know, do all that fun stuff. Because when you guys watch our long form videos, that's where we make our money. The ads is where we make our money. It's not much. Trust me, it ain't much at all. But everybody helps. But I'm gonna get off here because I'm holding this tripod and it's gonna fall because of the wind. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully it'll be soon. Don't forget Sunday Night Bites on my channel. Probably about 2 o'clock on Sunday. Maybe earlier, but probably no later. See you guys. Thanks again. Thanks, Heather. Thanks to whoever else is in here still.